Friends, welcome to Political Science Plus One English Medium first lecture. The name of the topic is Political Science Meaning, Scope and Importance. And this video I'm making for those students who are studying an English medium. I'll be using some Punjabi words also for better explanations, and if you want it completely in English, you can comment on the comment segment of the video. First of all, I would request you to like, share and subscribe the channel to get timely notification of the new videos uploaded. I'll try to cover the syllabus in time. And now, welcome, ji aaya nu. Congratulations for choosing political science as an optional subject in plus one. Why I'm congratulating you? Because this is one of the most important subject ever taught to the prince and the princess, the kings and the queens, ministers. This subject was never taught to common people. Common people learned only the things to be done. For example, they learned carpentry, they learned how to do agriculture work, they learned to be potter, they learned to be tailor, they learned to be cobbler, and so on. These topics were for only prince and princesses, because they were the people who ran the state, who worked for the common people, who were the authority in fact. So, but with the advent of democracy, demos means people, cracy means rule. When the rule of the people came, all people became the prince and the princess. So you all are prince and princess, but the thing is, you should know your rights and duties, then only you can be prince and princess. Otherwise, will remain physically and mentally slaves only, that we were during the rules, different rules in the past. So congratulations, you have chosen this subject, one of the best subject in many competitive exams. In all competitive exams you will appear in the coming time, this subject will be very important. I will talk a bit about this subject and then we'll start this topic. Advantages of studying political science for a student. What are the advantages? Why a student should learn this topic, this subject? Why? First of all, it gives social and political knowledge. We live in society, and in society different kinds of people live, and they have their own interests, and accordingly they want to get benefits. So they all work for their interest. Their society involves in politics. So first of all, it gives about the social behavior, knowledge about the social behavior, how people are socialized into political system, then political knowledge, what's going on, what kind of system we are living in, and then about the different political theories and parties, political parties, and groups, pressure groups, intergroups, behaviors the people come to know about. After that, it gives knowledge of political system. Yeah, if what kind of systems we are living in, what kind of systems our neighbors country have, neighbor neighboring countries have, right? So it gives about knowledge of political system. For example, we have here parliamentary system. In the past, Nepal had uh, a monarchical system. England still is a democratic monarchy. Monarchy means where the kings and queens rule, right? They are uh, the sovereign power, or they have the highest authority. Though they are nominal in England now, most of the power lies with the parliament, but still. So we come to know about different systems. As in America, USA, United States of America, they have presidential form of government. We have here parliamentary form of government. So this kind of system we come to know by reading this subject. Then we have, it gives good understanding of law and constitution. One who studies political science comes to know a bit about knowledge also of the constitution also, because in constitution here we come to know about the political system, and about Indian constitution we are taught in political science. So it gives knowledge of law also, rights, duties, and the powers of the states, and the uh, constitutional rights, etc. Next is, we move to, it gives good understanding of rights and duties. We have rights and duties certain, and if we study these subjects, we come to know about it. Then we have, it is useful in all government jobs. Whatever the jobs you appear in. For example, after plus 2 you want to appear to be a police constable. So in exam they will ask you, if you want to appear in army jobs, you want to appear for SSC examinations, right? There they'll ask you, uh, and there is no exam where you will not be asked about political system or about the constitution, about the rights and the duties. So the basic things you should know. So it helps in government jobs also. It is helpful in becoming good lawyers and judges also. um, so if you want to become a lawyer or a judge, this subject is quite beneficial for you. CLAD, combined law aptitude test, is held to be selected in the colleges of repute and the universities of repute where you want where the people study law. So in that exam also the questions from this constitution and polity is asked, and after that this subject is important in IES and PCS exams also, more than any other subjects I would say. Rather, in pre, in mains, in optional essay writing paper, in interview also, everywhere this is one of the most important subject. So again, it is why a student should study political science. I have explained a bit. If you want to know more about it, I can make more videos on it, and hopefully I'll make some videos on guidance and government jobs also for the students of government schools, and other can also get benefit from those videos. So let us start now this topic. Hopefully you'll enjoy listening to it, and first of all I must say that you sit with pen and paper, pen your note and notebook, and note down the points and study it and revise and re-revise it. It is like a real lecture that is being delivered in the classes, or further better than that, because I have noted down the main things here, and it will be displayed on the screen, and you can stop it and note down and further move ahead as you please, right? So let's start with the introduction of the topic. Our chapter is first chapter, political science, meaning, scope, and significations. Let me introduce the topic. We are social animal. Man is a social animal. We live in society, right? We do not live in jungle. And while in jungle who live? Animals, right? Or saints, or the dacoits, the dakus, or the Satan, right? Living in society, as a man, we do certain activities, right? We go to school as a student, we go to school as a teacher, we go to temple as a religious persons, we go to shop as a, right, um, as a customer, we run a shop as a honor, we drive a bus, we do agriculture, we have neighbors. So we make many kinds of relationship doing those activities. Those activities and relations are social relations, political relations, religious relations, and economical relations, right? Hopefully you understand. So if we talk about here political relations, political science is the subject that studies about the political relations, political behavior of the man. Political science is the study of those activities of man that deals with political activities and relations. It is very old and very important subject. And with the passage of time, the meaning of this subject and subject matter has kept on changing. If we talk about traditional thinkers, political science is the study of state and government. Some of them say that it is study of state, some of them say it is study of government, some of them say that it is study of both state and government. If we talk about the modern political thinkers, they believe that political science is not only concerned with the study of state and governments, but also concerned with all types of political activities such as struggle for power, use of influence, authoritative allocations of values, right? Hopefully ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਪੋਲੀਟੀਕਲ ट्रेडिशनल पोलिटिकल थिंकर ਸੀਗੇ परंपरावादी they say it is about the state, ਰਾਜ ਦੀ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਹੈ, ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਦੀ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਹੈ, ਐਂਡ ਦੋਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਹੈ। ਜਦ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮਾਡਰਨ ਥਿੰਕਰ ਹੈ ਦੇ ਆਰ ਮੋਰ ਕੰਸਰਨਡ ਅਬਾਊਟ ਦਾ ਬਿਹੇਵੀਅਰ। ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਐਕਟੀਵਿਟੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ, ਰਾਈਟ, ਜਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਉਸ ਪਾਵਰ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਇਨਫਲੂਐਂਸ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਹੈ, ਐਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਫ ਅਥਾਰਟਿਵ ਵੈਲਿਊਜ਼ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਮਿਲ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੋਲੀਟੀਕਲ ਸਾਇੰਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ ਹੈ, ਰਾਈਟ। So hopefully you understand this. Let's move further. These are some symbols representing the authority, right? There is a structure of buildings and people representing democracy, and this shows the judicial authority. So this picture represents how political science is involved in the people's activities, where authoritative allocations of values are included, where judicial activities are included, everything that comes in it, right? We study all the behavior that somehow this way or that way is related to political behavior of the man. Further moving the political science meaning now, meaning of political science. So if you talk of political science, science means study and political means which is related with the activities that influence people or influence state, where there is struggle for power, authoritative allocation of values. So there are two words, political and science. Political means activities of man that includes in any ways and are related to struggle for power, power ਦੇ ਲਈ struggle, then use of influence, ਜੋ ਵੀ ਅਭੀ ਪ੍ਰਭਾਵ ਅਸੀਂ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਜੋ ਵੰਡ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਅਥੋਰਟੇਟਿਵ ਮੀਨਸ ਸ਼ਕਤੀਪੂਰਨ ਵੰਡ, ਮੀਨਸ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਵੰਡ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੈਲੰਜ ਅਦਰਵਾਈਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਰਾਈਟ, ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਅਥੋਰਟੇਟਿਵ ਐਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਫ ਵੈਲਿਊਜ਼ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਮਿਲ ਹੈ, ਰਾਈਟ। ਸਾਇੰਸ ਇਜ਼ ਦ ਸਬਜੈਕਟ, ਦ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਆਫ ਸਬਜੈਕਟ और सिस्टमैटिक स्टडी ऑफ सब्जेक्ट। तो साइंस की एक विषय है, राइट। फॉर एग्जांपल हिस्ट्री इज साइंस ऑफ हिस्ट्री, economics is science of economy, so political science is study of political behavior of the people, right? Political science is the subject or the study of the activities of man that includes in any ways and are related to struggle for power, use of influence, authority, location of values, etc. Moving to origin of the word politics, a political word, where has it come from? Yeah, political politics ਨੂੰ ਰਾਜਨੀਤੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਤੇ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਚ ਕੀ ਹੈ politics. If we talk about a politics word, it has been taken from Greek words polis. Polis means city state. City state. In ancient Greece, there were small city states. They were independent and sovereign states, like we had in past. For example, while at the time of independence, there were more than 500, more than 550 or 600 if plus, if we talk of Pakistan, including Pakistan, princely states. So, like those states, those were quite small states. For example, Kapurthala, Maharaja of Kapurthala. We talk about Nabha, Malerkotla, Nawab of Malerkotla. So these are small states. Same way, in Greece, there were small states, and they were basically known as polis. And the subject that was related to polis was called politics. Hopefully you understood it. Polis, right, means city state, and subject that was related to polis was called politics, right? The father of political science, Aristotle, who was guru of Alexandria the Great, wrote a book after comparing or comparative study of 168, more than 168 states, a book, and he named it Politics. Means it was related to the study of polis. Polis means city state. So this book is also known, the politics book that Aristotle wrote, is also known as the Bible of political science. Now moving to further meaning of political science, the term political science is systematic study of state and government, and political science is a social science like any other science. Social science, for example, history and economy, sociology, ethics. So political science is social science regarding the practice and theory of politics and the analysis of political system. Different political systems are being analyzed in it when we study it, and the study of political behavior of man as well as behavior of nations also studied in it. So what is the difference between political science and politics? Political science is a subject. Politics is a practical behavior. Political science is a subject and politics is a practical behavior. Political science is the subject or the study of activities of man that includes in any ways and are related to struggle for power, use of influence, authoritative allocation of goods and values. It also includes study of principles, theories that is developed by basically thinkers, and ideologies given by different people, great men, for example, liberalism, idealism, Marxism, by various political theorists and thinkers, right? So this is science. We study all these in it, right? What we study in political science? Political science is a subject, and in it we study about the behavior of the man, about how the authoritatively goods are allocated and values are also allocated, means how the rules are made and how they are implemented. And at the same time we study about the principle of political science. We study about theories, we study about ideologies. Also we also study different political thinkers and their thoughts. And next, moving to so here, what is political science? These in the picture, one is Plato, the guru of Aristotle, and younger one is Aristotle, who wrote the book Politics, and he is also known as father of political science. Aristotle called political science the most authoritative art and most truly the master art. So as per him, it is the art that is above every other art. Political science or politics is the art, right? Authoritative art which is above all other arts, or master art it has been called. That's why this subject was earlier taught to only prince and the princess. Why? Politics envelops everything. इसमें सब कुछ आ जाता है, इस ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ सब कुछ आ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ. The reason is that the happiness of the individual is the same as that of the state. Politics volume 2 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, the end of the individual and the state is the same, that is happiness, right? Let's move further. So here are various other subjects that are subsidiary subjects, right, that has originated from this political science तो जो the parts ने, right? So they are international relations, political theory, public administrations, right, domestic politics, comparative politics. So these are other parts of political science that we study further when we do masters in political science, right? So politics, it was about political science. Now politics is concerned with political activities or a real political behavior of the people. Real, the way we deal, the way any political party enters into elections, and the way how people are influenced to vote some party and not vote to other party. These are concerned of politics that in any ways are related to struggle for power, use of influence, authority, location of goods and values. How, right? We choose people, and how, what kind of rules we want our representative to frame for us. So everything is studied in it. According to Alan R. Ball, politics is an activity concerned with conflict, compromise. In it, what we study, conflict, different conflicts of people. Then all conflict cannot be resolved. So compromises are made. So we study that compromise also. We study decision making also. We study power, who, where, and who wield the power, and we study authority, ultimate authority, who the ultimate authority is. In democracy, ultimate authority is people, right? We, the people of India, are ultimate authority in a democratic country such as ours, right? So politics is concerned with a real political behavior, real political activities of the man. So this is the book Aristotle wrote, named Politics. Clear? So there are two different views regarding the political science meaning and definitions. Those political views are traditional views and the modern views. I will end my first lecture here because it will become long. Lecture will become long and it will become tedious for you to watch it. Hopefully you liked it. If you like it, just comment. If I should use more Hindi or Punjabi words, or should I use only English, right? So I have no problem at all in giving lecture in English, Punjabi or Hindi also, but it is up to you. If you understand it, that would be good. So thank you, God bless you. Hope share and subscribe the channel, share with others so that they may also get benefit from it. Yes, one more thing, you must write it, you must revise it. The thing you write it, you keep in your mind for longer time, and it is very easy to recall it while you are in the examinations. So God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.